Hi, I'm Derek, and in this lesson I will show you how to increase your strength and speed with brushes. So most of the time brushes are used more in a jazz context for playing, for example, or sometimes in a pop context. Or any other style of music where you need to play softer. But today I want to show you how I use brushes to build my muscles, my strength and my power. And I think this is important for any style of music, even if you're a soft player and I play softer music and louder or harder music. And this is the concept. So when you're playing with drumsticks, for example on the snare drum, you have lots of rebound. When you're playing this with brushes, you have almost no rebound. Just a little bit. But now we're doing this. When you're hitting the drum with a brush, you don't do this. So now all brush wires are in contact with the snare drum head. But now we are hitting the snare drum head only with the tip of the brush wires. So it looks like this. It's a very short and staccato sound. And now I will show you how you learn to play this technique. First of all, I will show you the grip. So my grip is with both hands is like this. And I put the ring of the brush here on the palm of the hand. Not here, it's more here. That you have more speed and more power. And now I will show you a few strokes playing alternating between both hands. So it's as you have seen, I use a lot of power with my arms, and be very careful in the beginning not to over practice this technique. Otherwise you will have some pain or problems in your arms. So start with a few strokes in the beginning, and after a while you can practice more and more when you feel that the arms are ready. Okay, let's get more into the details of the technique. And this is the motion. It's a fast and powerful motion upwards and then going back. And then I will stop the brush about here, and the wires will still move on to the surface or touching or hitting the drum head. Again, I do this. Stop. And this I will show you in the slow motion cam. again, be very careful not to over practice this motion. So let's do a few rudiments with this technique. The first one is, of course, the single stroke roll. The double stroke roll. So now here's the single paradiddle accented, but for the softer strokes I used the same technique. And so on and on. And practice different rudiments or technical exercises with technique. Again, slowly and not too long in the beginning. It takes some time to build the muscles to play this technique. So now this is a book recommendation, The Drummer's Complete Vocabulary by John Ramsay. And he has written a book about Alan Dawson's teaching methods. And one important chapter in this book is the rudimental ritual. And in the explanation of this ritual, he explains or recommends to play this complete, very long exercise with brushes and with the tip of the brushes. And I would recommend to pick one line and practice, for example, this line with this powerful technique. Of course, you can practice this technique on other instruments, other drums. So the side effect, or a nice side effect, is that you can create other sounds with the brushes on the different drums or cymbals. Instead of playing you're playing so. This is it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. And let me know in the comments what you think about this technique. And again, be very careful and play not too much in the beginning with this technique. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.